everyone, this is Heba from my little journal, and I'm really excited to be sharing this video with you guys. I've been asked so many times to share some of my favorite organizing boxes, baskets, towers, drawers. I use them all, and I love an organized craft room. It is my passion. I am a clean crafter, and I like everything in its space and in its place. And I love to find my products and my supplies. So I hate rummaging through things. And I love the fact that my supplies really surround me so I don't have to go looking for everything. Now, my kids were off of school for a couple of weeks and they went back to school. And the first thing I did was clean out my craft room, reorganize everything. And while I was doing that, I thought this was the perfect time to do this video, share with you some favorite oldies and even some new favorites right now. And I thought it was just the perfect time. So what I'm going to do is turn this camera around and share with you some of my favorite organizing products. And you guys, I love watching other crafters kind of tours, their craft room tours and their organizing ideas. Some of these are things that I've discovered myself and thought maybe this is a great thing to use for my embellishments or for my stamps. And a lot of it is from watching other crafters and tips from you guys and ideas from you guys how I can organize my own stuff. So definitely this is like a mishmash of all kinds of things, but I just really wanted to share this video with you guys and share some of my own tips and tricks on how I organize my supplies in my craft room. Okay, you guys, let's start with one of my new favorites. This is the scrapbook.com craft tower. It is adorable, perfect for any scrap room. And I was able to add all my go-to products that I want on hand and that I can see all the time, like my daubers, my favorite pens, scissors, my portable printer. I use this all the time, so I want it on hand. I want to be able to, grab it easily. I even added my favorite washis. These washis always sit on my desk and they're kind of in the way, but having them on my tower was just perfect. I added that little Amy Tan tassel to make it my own. So you can definitely make this your own and add a little something to add some color to your tower. But this tower comes in white and clear, but I decided to go with the white so it can match my craft room. It also sits on a Lazy Susan, so it turns as you go, so you can see all your products easily and grab what you need easily. It is perfect for all those little things that you don't want sitting around, and you don't want to add them in drawers and not be able to see them and use them. So this is the perfect little product for that. If you are looking for something to organize small things, small supplies, this is definitely for you. Okay, guys, let's move on to one of my favorite things ever. These are the color cases from scrapbook.com to organize your crystal drops. What I love about these cases is that you get to flip over your crystal drops and all the bubbles and the air goes all the way to the top. So you end up with no bubbles in your crystal drops. So when I'm creating, I'm not worried about it exploding on my spread, which is perfect. And you guys know how much I love my crystal drops. So these cases are just perfect to organize them, color code them, and get rid of those bubbles. And I just want to share with you that you could kind of actually add them to the top of the case as well if you don't want to buy a bunch of them. But now I have space to grow. But the vintage ones do not fit in there, but I was able to add my vintage crystal drops in my tower anyways. These Totally Tiffany organizers are perfect to organize large embellishments, project life cards, mini paper pads. You can fit so much in these organizers. I'm going to share with you how I organize my project life cards. Basically, I have them separated by 4x6s and 3x4s. The beauty of this organizer, it has these little dividers that you can pull out and make as big as you want or as small as you want, so they fit your cards perfectly. They also fit my mega stamps from Studio Calico, my tiny attacher, all my alpha stickers sit in these organizers. I just love that I can fit so much in these that it doesn't take up a lot of space. And this sits on the little shelving unit that I have in my scrap room. So it's just perfect. It's at arm's reach. Everything's out in the open, and I will use them if I can see them, especially my paper pads. You can see them right there in the corner. They all fit nicely in there. I have my 6x8 paper pads and my 6x6s. I also add my larger embellishments that don't fit in my embellishment drawers that I will be sharing in a little bit, but they fit nicely in this organizer. Love this thing. I've had it for years. And I started with one, but I loved it so much, so I grabbed another one, and they are just perfect. And I totally recommend them for your project life cards and your paper pads. If you've been watching me for a while, you know I love to see my embellishments. I think if you see them, you'll use them. And these acrylic boxes are perfect for that. These are 2 units set right above each other, and they have little separate drawers. The drawers, you can pull them out and set them next to you while you're creating. You see them in all my videos. I've been using them for years, and I've actually seen a lot of crafters using them nowadays, which is amazing because honestly, when I saw these on Amazon, they were made for makeup organizing, and I thought these were perfect for embellishments, and that's how I started using them. So it's exciting to see other crafters using them as well. I have them organized by like products, so chipboards, die cuts, puffy stickers. That's how my brain works, but you could definitely organize them by theme or color. But I think for me, this works better. And I also have them all labeled so I can find what I'm looking for. I pull out the drawer and just use what I need. And they fit a lot, by the way. I have loads of puffy stickers in there, so they're pretty deep as well. So they're just perfect to organize your embellishments, whatever the case is. I even have one with wood veneers and enamel dots, and they fit nicely. Now, I do remove the packaging from my products because it makes the process easier to find what you need. If they're sitting in the packaging, it's just taking up space, and you have to like remove the package to be able to use whatever you're looking for. So it just makes more sense to remove them from the package. This small acrylic box from scrapbook.com is perfect to organize my 3x4 and 2x3 stamp sets. I get these stamp sets in my subscription kits, and they're really small and hard to find a good organizer for them. But this box is perfect. I'm able to create 2 like columns without a divider and be able to look through my stamp sets with no problem and find what I'm looking for. The beauty about this box, it has a lid, so nothing's gonna fall out. All I did was trim off the top portion of the packaging so my lid will close nicely. It also has a little pull, so when you're grabbing it, it doesn't fall out of your hand easily, if that makes sense. So I really, really love this little box. It's perfect to add to the side. And when you need to look for a stamp set, you just bring it to your desk easily, look through it, find the stamp set you're looking for, close the lid, and put it back where it belongs. Really compact, really nice, and I love it. Are you a fan of color cast design? Well, I am, and I found the perfect organizer for my color cast design acrylics and wood veneers. I got this from Amazon, and I believe it's to organize your fridge, but it was perfect for my acrylics. Now the packaging fits perfectly between these dividers, and I can see everything I own in one spot, and I just love it so much. I have it organized actually with the wood veneers on one side and the acrylics on the other side, so I can find what I'm looking for. I used to organize my 3x4 and 2x3 stamp sets in this organizer, but I noticed that it got really, really heavy, and when I pulled it out, I would always drop it and all my stamps would fall all over the place. So I just felt like it was better to use it for my color cast design acrylics and wood veneers, and it doesn't get heavy because obviously those embellishments are not as heavy as stamp sets. If you know me, you know I love my stamp sets, and I love to have my stamp sets sitting on my desk next to me because I'm using them all the time. These IKEA baskets are perfect to organize my 4x6 stamp sets. I have them all labeled. I remove them from the packaging. I add them in my Avery L clear envelopes, which I get from scrapbook.com or Amazon. And I just set them aside right next to, or on my desk right next to me. I can fit 3 baskets on each side, so I have 6 of these. They are perfect. They don't take up a lot of space. I used to have my stamps in these clear, like fridge organizers, but they took up so much space on my desk. I just found the IKEA baskets worked perfectly and fit nicely and didn't take up a lot of space. I get asked all the time, what do I do with my finished traveler's notebooks? And I wanted to share with you this little tip to be able to fit loads of traveler's notebooks on one shelf in your Kallax unit. I love these acrylic boxes from Amazon because they have a little divider in the center and they can take up a lot of my traveler's notebooks. I have at least 50 finished traveler's notebooks, and all 50 fit in these 2 shelves, and I still have room to grow as well. You can see I even label them by year just to be able to find what I'm looking for easily. But I have about 2 or 3 traveler's notebook in each cover, and all of them fit nicely. I can find what I'm looking for easily, and I'm able to fit all of them on these 2 shelves. Beforehand, before I used these baskets or these boxes, I wasn't able to fit all my traveler's notebooks in there, and I wasn't able to see all those beautiful covers. So this worked out perfectly, and I love it very, very much. Are you looking for something to organize your 4x8 papers for your traveler's notebook? Well, this is the organizer for you. I love this little thing. I got it from Amazon and my papers fit perfectly. And there's a little tiny space on the side, which is not a big deal. It's actually perfect because when you're looking through your papers, you have that little space as well. The only downside about this organizer is if you put papers in the front section, they will tip over. That like little divider is not high enough, I guess. I wish it was a little bit higher and you would have been able to do that. But I guess you could use it to organize your 4x6 cards or 3x4 cards if you wanted to. But I think this is perfect for 4x8 papers. My craft room is very small, so I always have to be creative and try to find different ways to be able to fit things on my Kallax unit. And this little basket that I got from Amazon, it is actually for your kitchen cabinets to kind of double up on cups and things like that. I use it to be able to organize my little mini 4x4 albums. They fit perfectly in that, and you can slide it in and out perfectly. I actually want to grab another one because I think I have like other little mini things that I would like to organize, like notebooks and things like that on my Kallax. And it just adds the perfect space in your shelf to double up on little things like your mini albums. Let's say you love to create mini albums, but you have nowhere to store them. This is definitely the perfect little add-on for your Kallax unit. Last but not least, how I organize my washi tape and flares. I've been using these forever. I actually bought these from Amazon back in the day when they were done to organize your sunglasses. But nowadays they've become so popular that you can get them from Michael's as well. And if you are a washi tape lover, these are the organizers for you. They are perfect. Now, I got rid of a lot of my washi tape because I was not using them, but whatever I do still have sit in my little drawers. They're perfect. You can see everything you own in one place and kind of, enjoy the colors of your washi tape. But that's about it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed watching my little organizing tips and tricks video. I will be linking everything down in the description box for you. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing, and I hope to see you guys very soon. Bye!